Serious question, are you neglecting yourself? What I mean is, are you someone who knows who should be working on themselves with like their health and fitness? Are you someone who just neglects this, puts it on the back burner, and you have the mentality of, I'll just go ahead and do this work on myself later on with like my weight or gaining muscle? I want you to stick around and watch this video because I'm gonna go over what happens when you neglect your health and fitness. What can happen to you? What can happen to your life? I do want you to stick around and watch this video because I really want you to know what can happen with you, with your life, if you choose not to work out, to not eat right, to not get your mindset going. There's some things that can have some pretty significant effects on your life in a negative way. Also, stick around to the end because I want to discuss something that's very important and something that you really need to hear about what can happen if you choose to not work on yourself, on your health and fitness. All right, guys, Butch from Fitness Psychology here, where I'm going to discuss all things mindset, nutrition, and fitness because those are the fundamentals that's going to make you confident and also healthy with yourself. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's get this thing going. Also, before we jump into this, tell me, are you someone who knows that you should be working on yourself, but you choose not to? And trust me, that's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're having these discussions to how can we break out of this cycle and let's start improving ourselves. So drop a comment down below. All right, so my previous video, I talked about the benefits of what health and fitness can have in your life, and I'll have that video at the end of this one. Now let's talk about what are the consequences basically of not doing anything, of just being sedentary, of just eating like shit all day long. Let's talk about what can happen to yourself. First topic here is a little bit of a no-brainer, but if you choose not to work on yourself, if you choose to have a poor diet, you choose to be sedentary for your life, that's your lifestyle, this is what can happen to you. You can get high blood pressure, you can get high cholesterol, you can become obese, overweight, you can have diabetes eventually, you can have maybe develop certain types of cancers that can all be prevented if you just had a healthier lifestyle. That's a choice, right? Like you're choosing to not work on yourself. So when you get mad at yourself, think about it. You have the choice to change that. You just need to do it. You need to put in the effort. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is when you're sedentary or when you eat like crap, you eat processed junk all the time, your mood has an effect. Like it really does affect your mood. It's very interesting because when you eat like shit, for example, let's just say you're just eating like a bunch of ice cream. How do you feel after that like significant spike of endorphins? You kind of crash a little bit. You feel guilty. You feel down a bit. Do you really want to have that feeling for the rest of your life? Do you really want to have that throughout your days? You don't. So if you choose not to work on yourself, if you choose not to exercise, get moving, eat right, your mood has a serious impact from this. Not only your mood, but your self-esteem. I love people who have confidence. I love people who want to work on themselves. And there's nothing wrong with it. If you choose not to incorporate health and fitness, your mood, your confidence, your self-esteem has a major impact. And that's something you don't want to deal with. So your mood. And right now, society is just very sensitive with like social media. You don't want to be that person who is just always going to be feeling ashamed of who they are, what they look like, of your body, of your image. And you can easily work on this. You can easily change this if you just make the choice to work on yourself. All right, so we know that if you don't work out, you don't eat right, you can have heart disease, high cholesterol, something like, physiologically with the body. Now, we know if you don't work out and you don't have a healthy lifestyle, your mood can be impacted. So like the psychology behind everything takes a negative toll. If you kind of combine those together, your quality of life decreases. Let's just say you are someone who maybe feels weak, like you don't have muscle on you, or maybe you're overweight or something, and that's very uncomfortable, right? You don't want to live like that. You really don't. Your quality of life decreases because of that, because of, again, your image that you put on yourself, and just because of the physical inabilities you might have. So you don't want to be a person who has a, quality of life that is severely impacted in a negative way. Again, it's about the mind and the body when it comes to this stuff, guys. And since you stuck around to the end, this is what I want you to really understand and really want you to ingrain in your mind. You are going to regret not working on yourself. You are. You're going to be that person who is going to be uncomfortable with your body for a massive chunk of your life. And you don't deserve that. You don't. So don't have regret. Have you ever done something and you shouldn't have, or you just you feel like you have that regret and it's always lingering in the back of your mind? That could be you if you choose not to work on yourself. And with fitness psychology, my mission is to help you to become confident. My mission is to help you to become healthy, fit, exercise, eat right, have a good mindset. If we make the choice to do this and we start to get momentum, your life can significantly change. But if you choose not to, like a lot of people do, and you know who you are, your quality of life is severely impacted, and then you have regret, and then you feel bad, and then you start to eat bad, and then you start to sit around and don't do anything, and it just keeps catapulting on each other. Don't do that. Don't have regret, guys. And remember, it's all about the attitude and the effort you put towards yourself, and you can make the change. So guys, let me know down below again. Are you someone who is neglecting your health and fitness and you know that you should be doing something about it? Let me know. I would love to hear. And guys, thank you again for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.